Welcome to the jungle. No, not that jungle. Zoom in, enhance, enhance, enhance. Yeah, this jungle is just one big tree. The tree we'll be discussing today. But these trees are folders upon folders upon folders that hold their files. It becomes so confusing that it's basically just like a jungle to navigate. These types of trees are special. These trees are abstract data types. It looks nothing like a tree. Do you know what crop circles are? Yeah, it looks like those, those things aliens do in movies where they write messages on the cornfields with circles and lines, something like that. Yeah, well, no, not exactly like that. Here it is. Yeah, this one. Now, these aren't your usual wood and leaves trees, so we're gonna have to be naming parts. Those circles are called nodes, and the top node, the one that begins everything, is called the root. It's just like a normal tree, pretty simple, no? Well, just like a normal tree, these trees have children. Yeah. The root node branches out into child nodes, and the line connecting them are called edges. All the placeholders for the information are called nodes. Nodes that branch down are called parent nodes, and logically their branches are their respective child nodes. Those child nodes can then make their own child nodes and become the parent nodes for said child nodes, and so on and so forth. Since we're already here, let's see the rest of these trees. This is the xylem, and wait, no, that's the wrong tree. How you climb down that tree? This tree is defined as a path. It's the sequence of nodes along the edges, and well, leaf nodes are nodes that do not have children. Ancestors are the nodes before said node to the root, and descendants are pretty much self-explanatory because, they're the succeeding children for said node. Height is the number of edges from from the root node to the deepest leaf, and depth is the number of nodes, the number of root edges from a certain node to the root. Levels represent each generation of nodes, and the height of the tree is simply the height of the root node. Also, a forest is a group of unjoined trees, though it wouldn't be much of a forest if there isn't any diversity or distinction between the species of trees, right? Well, now we're going to discuss the types of trees. The most general distinction between trees are the rooted and unrooted trees. The big difference being explained in the names. Unrooted trees don't have root nodes, while rooted trees do have root nodes. Sorry. When it comes to data structure, there's 4 definite types. 1. The general tree. Well, wait, no, these are the 4 definite types of rooted trees. So the first one would be the general tree. It's a tree without any specifications as to how many children one node can have. It gets pretty messy when you put it in a diagram, but I'm pretty sure you won't get lost in your file directory. 2. The k-array tree. This tree basically limits the number of children a node can have to the value you place on the letter k. Maybe the value is 2, therefore you can only have a maximum of 2 children per node. Now, there are binary trees, which are probably an entire subclass of their own. These trees define themselves by 2 sexes. That's a joke, I'm sorry. These trees limit the amount of children that the nodes can have to only 2. This makes a left and right side to the tree. Different rules can be applied to this tree that can make them their own discerning type of tree. For example, the binary search tree. It gives the binary tree a rule that the left side must contain information whose value is lesser than the root node or the preceding node, while the right side gets values that are more than the preceding node. And next, the AVL tree, or the Adelson, Velsky, and Landis tree, is a self-balancing tree. Self-balancing in the sense that it assigns independent values to the nodes of the tree that can vary from 1, 0, or -1. And once the ending value is either 1, 0, or -1, it's determined as a balanced tree. Then the red and black tree is another type of binary search tree and also has a self-balancing property. The red and black tree structure follows certain rules to ensure the tree is always balanced. Each node in the tree is either red or black. The root is always black. Every path from the root to any of the leaf nodes must have the same number of black nodes. If a node is red, both its children are black. A red node cannot be a parent or a child of a red node. Well, that's it so far. Anything more in depth than this simple introduction I have given is outside of my jurisdiction. Please take care of trees.